Welcome back, everyone. I'm Erica Fernandez, and I'm joined here this morning by Sarah Morrison from Bay Athletic Club. Sarah, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So we have talked about before in the past that February is Heart Health Month, Awareness Month. So tell me exactly, what is heart disease?
Well, heart disease is when you have blockage in the vessels that is going to your heart.
Okay.
And it starts to affect your heart's ability to get blood to it easier. And the blood carries oxygen and nutrients that your body needs to function. And so heart disease is kind of the weakening of the heart.
So is it preventable, though?
It is preventable. One thing really quick, though, is I want to visit the fact that heart disease is something that kills 1 in 4 men and women. So very, very common, and it's not curable once you have it. Even if you have like bypass surgery or you have a stent put in, your heart is still damaged. So it's not an easy fix. You have to look at your lifestyle, which gets us into prevention. It's so preventable. It's kind of scary stuff, but by making a better decision about what we eat and moving more, you could start to prevent it.
So what about food choices and other exercise, other ideas to do to help prevent it? What about that?
Well, those two things really work. Let's start with food. A lot of the blockage is cholesterol, which you're going to get from food. So it's really just thinking about, what are you eating? And there are many people who eat fast food every day, eat French fries every day, have soda every day. I know that because I was one of them. And that's the kind of stuff that's moving you closer and closer and closer. You're consistently working yourself towards heart disease. If you can start to get to a point where maybe you have fast food once a week, or you have a burger on Friday, and the rest of your week is eating lots of vegetables, fruits. You even have maybe some days where you don't eat meat. I think a lot of people think meat has to be at every single meal, and I know that there's some guidelines out there that tell us that. Just question it. You don't have to. And of course, exercise, the more you move, the better. If you can get 20 minutes of fitness in a day, you're working your heart, you're keeping your blood vessels strong.
Yeah.
We've actually had many members at Bay Athletic Club who have come back and said they've had a heart scare, they've had a heart attack, and their doctors say, you survived or you recovered so fast because you work out and your heart was already strong.
Yeah. So, and you never want to put yourself at that risk of needing surgery or anything like that, because then you become weaker and then your chances of, working out become less. So it's not about just losing weight, though?
Weight loss is a side effect of being healthy. And that's one of the keys where, you can tell you're getting healthier if you see yourself losing weight. There's so many internal changes, and heart disease is one of them. I don't think a lot of people walk around thinking about heart disease. People focus on their weight more. So when you're making these healthy choices, weight, your clothes fitting better, that kind of stuff is good, but also think about what you're doing for your heart, and then the ripple effect of that. Because all of us have someone who loves us, and if you are consistently getting yourself closer to heart disease, that's not just hurting you, that's like hurting your family. That's maybe putting your family into situations where they have to take care of you, they have to pay medical bills. We all are responsible for our own health, and if we just took more responsibility over it, the world would be a way better, happier, healthier place.
Yeah, and I definitely think that a lot of the foods now are heart healthy or better for your heart. So it definitely makes it easier on the purchases that we make for our diets as well.
Heck yeah. I do think that we might have skipped a generation of being so aware and just being more convenient. And I feel like it's making a comeback, and the more we demand it and the more we're aware and the more we ask for it, the easier it's going to get to eat healthy and move more.
All right, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here for this week's Fitness Friday.
My pleasure.